gentlemen, and welcome to Veterans Memorial Field here in Quincy, Massachusetts. On behalf of Quincy Superintendent of Schools, Kevin Mulvey, and Principal Keith Ford, we welcome you to tonight's football contest between the visiting Sailors from Scituate High School and your Quincy High School Presidents. This competition is being conducted according to the rules of the MIAA. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all that are in attendance. If you require assistance, please call upon a school or security official. Captains for Scituate tonight.
Hello everyone and welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium, where tonight the Quincy Presidents will play host to the Scituate Sailors in a Patriot League matchup. My name is Jonathan Caleri and thanks for tuning in to this edition of QATV Sports. Quincy High School coming into this game with a record of 3-2, 0-2 in the Patriot League, losing their last two games to Hanover and last week at Plymouth South, two tough teams, and another tough team here this week in Scituate as well. Scituate, the defending state champions in Division 4, and looking to go back to the playoffs as well. Right now, Scituate with a record of 2-3, 2-1 in the Patriot League, sitting behind Plymouth South, who we saw last night here at the stadium, who defeated North Quincy by a score of 21-0. Teams are out on the field right now for both teams. The captains are out on the field for both teams. For Quincy High School, number 1, J.C. Ham. Number 4, Ruben Charles. Number 76, Luke Murphy. And out there, number 2, Stephen Gallant. For Scituate, number 2, William Chatterton. Number 8, Jameson Hoden. Number 36, Colin Morley. And number 75, Daniel Thompson.
Quincy has won the toss.
All right. Presidents won the toss, and they're going to elect to receive the ball and defend the south end zone.
Scituate chooses to own the north end zone.
Mentioned last week, Quincy High School losing to Plymouth South at Plymouth South by a score of 42-12. So Presidents, again, looking to see if they can get back in the win column. I mentioned the playoffs, and they are determined by the power rankings set forth by the MIAA. Quincy right now is number 17 in the power rankings. They are one spot out of making the playoffs. So they're looking to see if they can get a victory here and jump back into the top 16. Scituate High School right now in Division 4, they're the number 7 seed for the power rankings, and looking to see if they can keep pace with the likes of Tewksbury, Middleborough, Pembroke, and Foxborough. All right, we're going to pause now for our national anthem. We'll be back with kickoff in just 1 second. This is the last home game of the regular season for the Presidents, as next week they'll be traveling down to Pembroke to take on the Titans on October 28th. Playoffs begin on November 4th, and as I mentioned, waiting to determine the final power rankings to see if the Presidents will be in the tournament or if they'll be in the non-playoff games. They'll again be beginning on the same day, November 4th.
Back to receive for Quincy, number 1, J.C. Ham. And number 2, Stephen Gallant.
Quincy lining up back deep for the Presidents, J.C. Ham and Stephen Gallant. Kieran Brenner getting ready to kick it away for the Sailors.
Kicking for Scituate, number 6, Kieran Brenner.
All right, Brenner will kick over to the right side, and Ruben Charles is going to take it at the 25-yard line. Looked like it might have gone out of bounds, but Charles fields it, and they do mark it at the 25.
At the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the President. Center tonight for Quincy, number 3, Andrew Novak.
All right, Andrew Novak, senior quarterback for the Presidents in the shotgun. And they're going to go reverse, and they're trying to pass it as well, and it's complete to number 9, Gabe Rodriguez. Rodriguez still on his feet down the left sideline. Great job there by Rodriguez. Plows through a couple of defenders and gets a big first down all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Giving the Presidents a first down. 1st and 10 for Quincy at their own 45-yard line.
All right, Presidents come right out again. Novak going over to the right side and trying to get to the outside. Finally does break the corner, and we'll see where he gets out of bounds. Looks like they're going to mark him out at the 49-yard line on the President's side of the field. And yes, they do mark him down at the 49. Novak in the shotgun, 2nd down and about 6. Pass over to the right side, and it's complete. Pass complete to J.C. Ham, and Ham will have enough for the first down as they're going to spot his forward progress at the 43-yard line.
Another first down. First and 10 for Quincy at Scituate's 44-yard line.
Actually, they mark him down at the 44. Nonetheless, it is still a first down for the Presidents. 10:50 left to go here in the first quarter. They give it to Rodriguez. A nice play in the backfield. Let's see, it looks like it was number 36 coming up there for Scituate, one of the captains, Colin Morley, who brings down Rodriguez, and it's going to be a loss of 2 on the play.
Colin Morley. Correction, loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 for the Presidents at Scituate's 46-yard line.
A 2-yard loss on that play, and that brings up a 2nd down and 12 for the Presidents. Give it to Rodriguez. Initially went outside, cuts it back up to the left, and it was a nice tackle there by Jamison Holden. Holden for the Sailors. And let's see, Rodriguez gets up to the 43.
Third and 8 for the Presidents.
Third and long now for Quincy, third and about 9. Man goes in motion and trying to set up a screen for Rodriguez, and he just can't hold on to it, and they do say it's an incomplete pass. It was a forward pass. Was looking, again, for Rodriguez and was just overthrown. He tried to tip it to himself, but he could not bring it in. 9:18 left to go here in the first quarter.
Number 28, Quinn DeCourcy. Punting for the Presidents. Number 9, Gabe Rodriguez.
All right, Rodriguez will kick it away now for Quincy. And he just does get it off. Lots of pressure there by the Sailors. And the ball's going to bounce out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And that's where the Sailors will begin this drive.
At Scituate's 19-yard line.
Jackson Belson, number 7, junior quarterback for the Sailors, in the shotgun to start. Handoff over to the right side, and getting across the 22, about the 21-yard line, goes number 36, Colin Morley.
Second and 8 for Scituate.
Pass over to the right is complete to number 21, William Robinson. Robinson gets across the 25, and I think they're going to mark him down at the 26-yard line.
Bring up a 3rd and 3 for Scituate at their own 26.
Third and about 3 now for the Sailors. Handoff again goes to Morley, and a great play there by Quincy High. Looks like it was number 76 for the Presidents coming up there, Luke Murphy, to make the big stop. And a loss of 3 on the play.
Number 1, J.C. Ham back to receive for Quincy. Number 6, Kieran Brenner, back to punt for Scituate.
Kieran Brenner will kick it away for the Sailors. And nice high kick there for Scituate. Fair catch called for by Quincy at, let's see, it was J.C. Ham calling for the fair catch, and they're going to mark him down at their own 40-yard line. Make it the 39 is where they're going to spot it.
1st and 10 for the Presidents at their own 39-yard line.
And 1st and 10 for Quincy again at their own 39-yard line. Hand off for the Presidents over to the left side. And nice run here by Quincy. Getting up to the 50-yard line is Brian Johnson. And they're going to spot him at midfield, and it's enough for a first down, an 11-yard run there for Quincy. Nice run there by Johnson as he went over to the left side, was able to turn the corner and get a big gain there for the Presidents.
First and 10.
Rodriguez with a carry, trying to go up the middle, And looks like they might give him a gain of 1 on the play, or just gets maybe a half-yard run there for Rodriguez.
By number 48.
And where they spot, essentially no gain. All right, second down and 10 still for Quincy. Rodriguez with the ball, and nice pursuit there by Scituate. Rodriguez finds a slight hole there and able to get through it for a gain of about 2 up to the Sailors' 48-yard line.
To the right, gain of 2. Up a 3rd and 8 for the Presidents.
All right, 3rd and long now for Quincy. 3rd down and 8. Again, Novak in the shotgun for Quincy, 4-receiver set. Looking to his right, pass is almost intercepted there.
Novak's pass incomplete.
Lawson Foley, number 81 for the Sailors, came over and was able to knock that ball down, almost picked it off, but it falls to the ground incomplete, and it'll be 4th down for the Presidents.
Back to return for Scituate, number 28, Quinn DeCourcy. And number 21, William Robinson.
Again, so 4th down for the Presidents. Gabe Rodriguez will kick it away. Kick aiming over to the right. Bounces at the 17-yard line, and they're going to say that's where it goes out of bounds there at the 17.
17-yard line. 1st and 10 for Scituate. Guys, you want to know the easiest call you'll ever make? Becoming a referee for football. Go to website emaifo.net and sign up to be an Eastern Massachusetts football official. 1st and 10 for Scituate.
All right, Sailors come back out for their second drive of the game.
Scituate's 18.
Send a man in motion, and they give it to him. That's number 21, William Robinson, on the run. And Robinson gets across the 20 up to about the 22, maybe the 23. And they do spot him down at the 23-yard line. So 6-yard gain, 2nd down and 4 now for the Sailors. Enough up the middle. Big hole here for Scituate. And nice tackle there by Quincy. Looked like it was Gallant that brought down the ball carrier. But a big run there for Scituate, and they're going to get up now to their own 44-yard line.
First and 10 from the Sailors, 44.
It was Colin Morley on that last run for the Sailors.
Ball start on the offense.
And flag thrown on the play, false start against Scituate.
That's a 5-yard penalty. Making it 1st and 15.
So 1st and 15, kick him back at 5 yards there. Handoff again to Morley, again up the middle. Nice run there by Morley. And they're going to mark him down at the 47-yard line. Maybe they make it the 48. We'll see where they spot the ball, and it is at the 48.
Tackle by number 76, Amari Mendez.
Ball comes loose on the ground, and the Presidents recover. Fumble came on the handoff exchange between the quarterback, Kieran Brennan, and the running back, Colin Morley, and the Presidents capitalize and jump on it, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Presidents at the Scituate 46.
At the Sailors, 46-yard line. Folks, at halftime, we do have Mites Under the Lights tonight, featuring the 2nd and 3rd grade teams from Quincy United. Please stay tuned for some fun football action.
Look like coming up there for the Presidents was number 22 on the recovery, and that's Eric Lamano. Our handoff here for Quincy.
Novak on a QB.
Novak kept it himself,
Gain of 1.
and they're going to get him up to the 45-yard line for the 1-yard gain.
Tackled by number 83, Joseph Cannon. Second and 9 for the Presidents.
.3:15 left to go in the first quarter. Still scoreless. Low snap. Novak does a nice job getting down and hand it off to Rodriguez. But Rodriguez had nowhere to go as the Sailors came in quickly. Leading the charge there was Joseph Cannon. They'll mark the ball back to the 46, so loss of 1 on the play, back to the original line of scrimmage.
For Quincy at the Sailors' 46-yard line.
3rd down and 10 now for Quincy.
Minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Ham goes in motion. Novak has Ham over the middle, and it is incomplete. JC upset with himself. He had the first down and more, but he went to turn up field and run before he caught the ball.
Brings up a 4th and 10 for the Presidents as they bring on the punt formation. Back to receive for Scituate, number 28, Quinn DeCourcy, and number 21, William Robinson.
Now Rodriguez back to kick. 3rd punt here tonight for Quincy. Nice high kick there down the middle of the field. And ball's dropped there by Scituate, and they're able to pick it back up. William Robinson on the return and running over to his left side. Nice pursuit there by Quincy. That little extra time gave them enough time to get downfield. Mason McDonough, number 52, gets the tackle, and they'll spot him down at the 13-yard line on the return.
1st and 10 for Scituate at their own 13-yard line.
First man downfield was Alex Martinez for the Presidents. Was able to hold up Robinson from the return. Handoff here for Scituate. And nice run there. Number 15, Joey Burke on the run.
Gain of 7.
And they're going to mark him down at the 21-yard line. 8-yard gain, 2nd down and 2 now for Scituate.
Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd and 2.
Brenner hands it off right up the middle. Big hole here for Scituate. And it's off to the races for the Sailors. Going down there is Jamison Holden. And Holden's going to go all the way for the touchdown.
Taking all the way to the end zone for a Scituate touchdown.
A 79-yard touchdown run there for Jamison Holdland. And Scituate jumps on top here, 6-0.
Number 26, Charles Hartwell.
Charles Hartwell will attempt the extra point. Oh, excuse me, that was Keenan Brenner, excuse me, number 6. And Charles Hartwell will hold it. All right, good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is good.
Extra point is up.
So with 1:21 left to go here in the first quarter, Scituate strikes first, and they now lead 7-0.
21 seconds remaining in the first quarter. To receive for Quincy, number 1, J.C. Ham, and number 2, Stephen Gallant.
All right, Brenner will kick it away for the Sailors. Brenner, a senior. J.C. Ham and Stephen Gallant back deep for the Presidents to receive. Nice deep kick here, and Presidents is going to let it bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
Scituate's kick ends in a touchback, giving the Presidents a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Presidents at their own 20. Again, 1:21 left to go here in the first quarter. Novak hands it off to Gabe Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to turn the corner, and he cannot. It was a nice tackle there by Scituate. Looked like coming up to make the tackle was Colin Morley, one of the captains.
Tackle by number 52, Devin Mankiewicz. 2nd and 10 for the Presidents.
Under a minute now to go here in the first quarter. They gave Rodriguez a slight gain on that, so we'll call it 2nd down and 9. Now for Quincy. Novak looking down the middle of the field, and it is nice catch there by number 4, Ruben Charles at the 30-yard line, and it should be enough for a 1st down.
Complete to number 4, Ruben Charles. For Quincy, 1st down.
And it is enough for the 1st down. Nice job there. Nice catch by Charles. And Quincy, it looks like they're going to elect to have the clock run out here on the first quarter, as there's about 15 seconds left to go, and they'll just let it run out. So at the end of first quarter play here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, Scituate 7 and the Presidents nothing.
And at the end of your first quarter, you have the score. Scituate 7, Quincy High School 0. Folks, if anyone has found a phone tonight, a black phone,
I want to remind all of our viewers to log on to Quincy Access TV's website at qatv.org for program schedules, membership information, video on demand, live streaming, and much, much more. So again, to go to qatv.org. If you're interested in all the on-demand sports coverage from this fall season for the Presidents and the Raiders, have you go to qatv.org/sports for football, volleyball, and soccer coverage. want to take this opportunity as well that if anyone out there is interested in becoming a football official, the Eastern Massachusetts Association of Interscholastic Football Officials, the EMAIFO, is looking for new officials to come on out and be a football referee official and help referee these games in high school sports. They say it's the easiest call you will ever make. So for more information on how you can become an official, go to emaifo.net. Again, that's emaifo.net. All right, again, 1st and 10 for the Presidents at their own 30. Rodriguez looking to pass the ball, and it's complete to Gallant at the 40-yard line. Trying to get to the outside, and nice job there by the Presidents, and they're going to mark him down at the 45-yard line. So a great job here by Quincy to start the second quarter. Rodriguez over to the left side, has some space now. Gabe Rodriguez down the left sideline at the 30-yard line. Oh, he was trying to make a cut, and he slipped on the field. And they're going to mark him down at the 28-yard line, but a nice run there by Gabe Rodriguez.
28-yard line.
Quincy going, hurry up here. They give it to Rodriguez right up the middle again. Rodriguez spinning, still on his feet, and he plows through a couple defenders again, and all the way up now to the 15-yard line, and another first down for the Presidents. Again, Rodriguez right up the middle for the Presidents, and this time not a lot of place to go, but they're going to say he gets up to, let's see if it's the 14-yard line.
Gain of 1 on the play.
And they're going to say it is a gain of 1 only to the 14-yard line, and Quincy now will huddle up.
Second and 9 for the Presidents. At the Sailors' 14-yard line.
Second down and 9 now for the Presidents. Novak looking over to his right, and it is incomplete.
Novak's pass.
Was looking over there. Looks like he was looking for number 8, Brian Johnson. All right, 3rd and 9 now here for the Presidents. So a big play here for Quincy as they are in 4-down territory. Four receivers set for the Presidents, and they send a man in motion. That's Gallant. Gallant trying to turn the corner, and he's going to get hit and tackled from behind. And maybe a gain of 1 up to the 13-yard line there for Stephen Gallant.
Number 2, Stephen Gallant, to the right for a gain of 1.
All right, 4th and long now here for Quincy. We'll call it a long 8, almost 9 yards.
4th and 9 for the Presidents.
JC Ham goes in motion. Ham open to the middle of the field, and it goes through his hands. He can't bring it in. And it'll be a turnover on downs for the Presidents. Play was open there, but they just couldn't get it in. And a tough break there for the Presidents as the drive stops at the 13-yard line with 9:32 left to go here in the quarter. right, Situate comes out. Handoff goes to man in motion, and flag throws on the play. This will be a dead ball foul. And it's going to be a false start.
The 5-yard penalty, making it a 1st and 15 for the Sailors.
So 1st and 15 now for Situate. Jackson Belson, the quarterback, junior quarterback for the Sailors. Play action fake, pass down the middle of the field, and it's complete. And a big play there, pass is complete to number 81 for the Sailors, Lawson Foley.
Caught by number 81, Lawson Foley, for a 1st down. 1st and 10 for the
And they
Sailors
spot Lawson down at the 33.
33-yard line.
Again, pass over to the right side, and again complete to Foley. And Lawson Foley again will have another 1st down, up now to the 45-yard line.
By number 75, correction 76, Luke Murphy.
So back-to-back 1st downs here. Handoff now goes to Jamison Holdland, excuse me. And Holdland will go up to about midfield. We'll see if they mark him down to 50.
Jamison Hodlin, the left for Situate, tackled by number 9.
And
Gabe
ball carrier
Rodriguez.
Hodlin is slow to get up, and he'll go off the field. Hopefully he's okay. And looks like he's running off there. He'll have to come out for at least one play, though.
Second and 5 for the Sailors.
Eight minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the 2nd quarter. Handoff goes to Colin Morley. Morley, nice job, gets across midfield. Looked like he might have been stopped, and he's going to get all the way up to the 45-yard line on Quincy's side of the field. And it should be enough for the 1st down. And one official saying 1st down.
Resulting in a 1st down.
All right, and it is a 1st down here for Situate. And Quincy is going to jump off sides here.
Flags on the play.
So added 5 yards up there. We'll bring it 1st and 5 now for Situate.
5-yard penalty. 1st and 5 for the Sailors.
Morley on the catch, excuse me, on the pitch. And Gabe Rodriguez will bring him down. Morley will get up to, let's see, they spot him out at the 37, it looks like.
Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 2 for Situate on the President's 37-yard line.
All right, the ball is just past the 37-yard line, so 2nd down and a short 2. Morley again on the carry. And he'll get across the 35 for the first down and up to about the 34.
First down. Tackled by number 56, Alex Reynolds.
First and 10 for the Sailors at the Quincy 34-yard line. Three receivers to the right of quarterback Jackson Belson. And he's going to hand it off to Morley, though. Morley just does get tripped up. He had some space, and they'll spot him down at the 27-yard line. Make it the 28 they spot Morley down at. Low snap, pick up, ball comes loose on the ground, and Morley picks it up himself, has some space over the right side, and it'll be a first down there for the Sailors. Ball came loose, went right down on the ground and popped back right into the hands of Colin Morley. So some luck there for the Sailors, and up to the 20-yard line goes Morley, and it's another first down. Handoff up the middle here for the Sailors. Hodlin, ball comes loose. Quincy says they have it. Still waiting for the signal. And the Presidents are insistent they have the ball. We'll see what happens here, though, as the referees try to get everyone off the bottom of the pile. And Presidents' ball, they have recovered. Looks like at the bottom of the pile there's number 52 for Quincy. That's Mason McDonough. And McDonough getting slow off the field. He's limping. He gave up his body to get that ball.
First and 10 for Quincy.
And they're going to spot the ball at the 13-yard line, it looks like.
13-yard line.
And actually spot the ball back at the 11. All right, so Quincy forces their second turnover of the game. And they now have it first and 10 at their own 11. Hand off Rodriguez, and Rodriguez gets tripped up there.
Ball carried by number 9, Gabriel.
There's a nice tackle there by number 83, Joseph Cannon. And Rodriguez gets a gain of, looks like only one on the play. Actually, no, they're going to spot the ball almost at the 14-yard line. So call a 3-yard gain for Rodriguez. Second down and 7 now for the Presidents. Coming up on 4 minutes now to go here in the second quarter. Novak looking to pass, being pressured, and he gets out of harm's way, and he was looking for Novak, and he kind of threw at his feet. It's almost just he threw it away, and it was probably a good play there. That ball did go incomplete. Novak did a great job there, somehow getting away from the pressure from the Sailors. He was back into the end zone. Could have been a safety, but Novak was able to get away, throw the ball down, and it just goes incomplete. All right, so third down now here for the Presidents. Again, deep in their own territory after their own 14-yard line. See if they can get a first down here. 3:58 left to go in the quarter. Novak looking, pass is intercepted by the Sailors. Pass picked off there by Lawson Foley over to the left side. Going down the sideline, gets tripped up and gets tackled. Big hit there put on him. But nonetheless, it's an interception for the Sailors, and they're going to be down at the Quincy 5-yard line.
Pass interception by Lawson Foley. Situate will take over. First down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Gabe Rodriguez was the man who came up to put the hit on Lawson Foley, who was running the ball back. And timeout called down on the field. 3:47 left to go here in the quarter. And again, Situate will have it at the Quincy 5-yard line when we come back. And Situate hustles to the line. Trying to see if they can get Quincy off guard. Handoff over to the left, and it's going to be a touchdown for Situate. Colin Morley running it in the first play.
5-yard touchdown run.
So make it 13-0 now, Situate. Kieran Brenner will attempt the extra point for the Sailors. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:42 left to go here
Gavin Regan's kick is
in
good.
the quarter, Situate now increases their lead 14-0. All right, again, Brenner will kick it away here for the Sailors.
Kicking off for Situate number 6, Gavin Regan. Back deep for the Presidents. Number 2, Stephen Gallant.
And nice kick here by Brenner. And it will go again back into the end zone for the touchback.
First down and 10.
Pass gets deflected, and luckily for the Presidents, it goes down on the ground.
Down by number 73.
Ball went up into the air, and again, luckily for the Presidents, it just falls to the ground harmlessly, so it just goes incomplete. Looks like it was number 73, Shane Johnston, who knocked it down there for Scituate. Rodriguez on the carry. Great spin move there. Another spin move by Rodriguez. Finally gets brought down from behind, but Gabe Rodriguez making a great run there. And they're going to spot him down at the 28-yard line.
Up to the 28-yard line. Third down and 2.
Third and 2 now for Quincy. 2:50 left to go here in the second quarter. Again, Rodriguez takes it, and nice move there to come up and bring him down in the backfield. Big loss there. Looked like it was Colin Morley who brought him down.
Led by number 48, Jesse Reese. Bring up a 4th down.
All the way back to the 23-yard line.
7.
Timeout on the field. 2:44 left to go in the quarter.
Gabriel Rodriguez back to punt for Quincy.
All right, Gabe Rodriguez will kick it away for Quincy. Again, 2:44 left to go in the quarter. Kick over to the right side. Going to be fielded by Scituate at their own 50-yard line. Over across now the 40. William Robinson on the return here. And Robinson does a great job there. Gets across the 35-yard line. Was trying to fight for a few more yards right in front of the Quincy sideline. And we'll see they spot him down up at the 34.
Ball's at the 35-yard line. First down and 10.
All right, and they do spot it down at the Quincy 35-yard line. 2:31 left to go now in the quarter. Handoff over to the left side. Colin Morley on the run, and he does a nice job trying to move the pile forward. And gonna get to what the 30-yard line is Morley.
Down at the 30-yard line. Rodriguez, number 9, on the tackle for Quincy. Second down and 5.
Gabe Rodriguez over there for the Presidents, as well as Stephen Gallant on the tackle. Set up a screen, is complete to Lawson Foley, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown.
Number 81 in for a touchdown.
Our extra point attempt is up, and it is no good. Went wide to the right.
Kick is no good.
So 2:18 left to go in the quarter, and Scituate now leads 20-0. On that last play, number 58 for Scituate, Henry Benoit had a great lead block out in front, and now was able to spring Foley for the big touchdown. It was a 30-yard pass and run. Again, it was all in that lead block there by Benoit.
Kicking off for Scituate, number 6, Kieran Brenner.
All right, Brenner
His kick
is going to be a little bit short here for another touchback, fielded by J.C. Ham at about the 7-yard line, and Ham with a return up to the 28. Brenner was looking for his third touchback in a row.
J.C. Ham will take it up to the 33, 28-yard line, we'll call it. First down and 10 at the 28.
And they spot Ham down at the 28-yard line. 2:12 left to go now here in the second quarter. And pass is going to be tipped and intercepted by Scituate. Let's see if the number, and it was number 83, Joseph Cannon. He got his hand up there as Andrew Novak was looking to try to pass, and tipped up in the air, tipped it to himself for the interception.
1-yard line. A hoodie was found. If you're missing a hoodie, you can retrieve it at the concession stand. Head on over to the concession stand and retrieve the hoodie. First down and 10 for Scituate as the 20-yard line.
All right, we first and 10 from the 20-yard line now for Scituate. 2:05 left to go here in the first half. Handoff up the middle now for the Sailors. Colin Morley, again one of the captains, senior.
Right up the middle down to inside the 15-yard line.
They're going to spot Morley down at the 14-yard line.
Be second down and 3.
Morley, a 5'11", 200-pound senior for the Sailors. He has 70 yards rushing and a touchdown so far here tonight. Quarterback Belson passes over to the left side, and it's complete to number 21, William Robinson. And Robinson, we'll see where they mark him down. And they're going to mark him down at the 16-yard line. It was a loss on the play, and a timeout called by the Sailors.
Timeout, Scituate.
1:20 left to go as, again, Scituate calls a timeout. They have a 3rd and 6 now from the 16-yard line. All right, Scituate comes out of the timeout, ready to go here against 3rd and 6.
Please stop
And
the game. Can the game please be stopped? Thank you.
and looks like there's a police are bringing and escorting someone across the field. I'm not too sure what's wrong. Looks like they're putting a child on the stretcher out there. I'm not too sure what happened. Definitely an emergency. 2 police officers came running across the field to go over to the ambulance that's over there.
Third down and 6 for Scituate. 16-yard line.
Scituate calls a timeout. Looked like they thought that there was a timeout still on the field from the officials because of the emergency, and they were waiting for the official to blow the whistle to begin the play clock. Definitely a little confusion between down the field there. Again, they looked like Scituate was thinking there was still an official timeout down the field as they were waiting to see what was going to be happening with the medical emergency. And the back judge started the play clock. All right, so Scituate, that was their last timeout that they just called. All right, so back to action here. Hopefully everyone's okay down there. Again, it's 3rd and 6 for the Sailors. 1:20 left to go in the second quarter. Looking to pass down the middle of the field, wide open, and touchdown. Lawson Foley ran the slant, and quarterback Jackson Belson found him wide open. And it's, again, a touchdown for the Sailors. Our extra point attempt is up and good by Kieran Brenner. So the score is now 27-0, Scituate on top of the Presidents.
Reminder, at halftime, we're going to have Mites Under the Lights, the 2nd and 3rd grade Quincy United football team. We'll have roughly a 10-minute intra-squad scrimmage amongst each other. So stick around for the future stars of Quincy playing a little football at halftime. Mites Under the Lights.
I want to thank our cameraman Ryan McWade, who's up above tonight, bringing us all the video. So thank you to Ryan for coming out here.
Number 6, Kieran Brenner.
All right, Kieran Brenner again will kick it away for Scituate.
Number 2, Stephen Gallant.
Nice high kick there. Gallant will field it at his own 3-yard line. Gallant with some space up the middle, has a hole here, and still on his feet, and Brenner will bring him down.
At the 33-yard line by the kicker, Kieran Brenner.
And nice return there, again by Stephen Gallant. again, Gallant fielded it at his own 3-yard line, and we'll bring it back.
Cell phone has been found and turned in at the concession stand. If you're missing a cell phone, please go to the concession stand. Thank you.
They spot him out the 32-yard line. And actually, there's a flag thrown on the play as well. It looked like it might have gone to say there was a personal foul with a face mask on the tackle. So they'll spot the ball now at the 47-yard line.
Penalty again, Situate, face mask penalty. Quincy will take over at the 40.
1:08 left to go now here in the quarter.
10. Novak back.
And let's see, they say the ball
Pass is complete.
was complete to number 8, Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson for Quincy. Ball's at the 37-yard line.
Novak looking to pass, getting pressured, throws it away, and it goes incomplete. Lucky there for Quincy.
The ball. Number 48, Jesse Reese for the Sailors, applying the pressure. Second down and 10.
All right, 43 seconds to go now. Second down and 10. Ball at the 37-yard line. Novak again looking to pass. Rolling up into the pocket. He's going to get sacked and brought down there.
Pressure once again
Jesse Reese coming up to make the sack.
for the Sailors. Timeout.
And the Presidents call a timeout. All right, clock is stopped. 34 seconds left to go. Quincy, one timeout remaining here in the half.
Third down and 13 for Quincy at the 40.
Three receivers to the left now of quarterback Andrew Novak, senior for the Presidents. Low snap, Novak picks it up. Pass is incomplete, and a flag is thrown. It's going to be pass interference.
Pass interference.
All right, so it's pass interference, and they will spot the ball at the 25-yard line. .23 seconds left to go. There should be 28 seconds left to go. Again, another low snap. Novak picks it up, looking down to the right sideline, and it's incomplete. Miscommunication between he and his receiver.
Pass is incomplete. Bring up a second down and 10.
Looked like Novak got hit as he was getting thrown the ball as well, so that caused for a little bit of the reason, excuse me. Wow, he couldn't get enough juice on that ball. It looked like J.C. Ham was his intended receiver. Second down and 10. Novak looking, has plenty of time. Throws it into the end zone, and it is incomplete. Brian Johnson was the intended receiver, and he just couldn't hold on to it.
Intended for Johnson. Third down and 10 for Quincy at the 25-yard line.
16 seconds remaining here in the half. Third and 10 now for Quincy. Again, 16 seconds remaining here in the half. Novak looking again into the corner of the end zone for Johnson, and cannot connect.
Complete. Intended for number 8, Brian Johnson. It's going to bring up a fourth down and 10 for Quincy.
.11 seconds now remaining here in the half. Fourth down and 10 for the Presidents. Quincy has one timeout remaining. Novak looking again into the end zone, looking for J.C. Ham, and it is caught. Touchdown, Presidents. J.C. Ham, a great catch in the end zone, goes up and brings it down for the 6 points.
Back to J.C. Ham.
Pass complete with 4 seconds left to go in the half. Our extra point attempt for the Presidents is up, and it is good.
And the kick is good.
Helena Middleton puts it through the uprights for the Presidents, and now 27-7 as they're just 4 seconds away from the half. Stephen Gallant will kick it deep here for the Presidents, or will kick it away, I should say. And high kick there. Field at the 20-yard line. Situate, and still on his feet is number 23. Excuse me, that wasn't 23. See if I can get the number as he was running up there. And actually, look, it might have been Colin Morley on the return there, but Morley had some space, continued to stay on his feet. But we go into the half with the Situate Sailors leading the Presidents by a score of 27-7, again here at the half. Coming up here at the half at Veterans Memorial Stadium, it's going to be the Mites Under the Lights, the second and third grade Quincy United team will be playing at half. So Stay tuned for coverage of that again here at the half. Scituate 27, Quincy 7. We'll be back with second half coverage in just 1 second.
If I can put your attention to midfield for the Quincy High School cheerleaders. Applause for the Quincy High School cheerleaders. And now the Scituate cheerleaders performing at midfield. Thank you, girls. And now, ladies and gentlemen, what everyone's been waiting for. The Mites Under the Lights scrimmage. Taking the field. I want a big round of applause for your second and third graders. Mites Under the Lights. team will go on offense first for 7 minutes. And then we'll switch it up, and the white team will go on offense for 7 minutes. Blue team offensive coordinator, coached by Jared Tucker. Number 2, Jordan Keefe, the quarterback for the blue team, being chased by Jackson Tucker. Jordan Keefe, look at Jordan Keefe, look at this. Touchdown. Number 2, Jordan Keefe. Let's shoot him up for the second half. The ball at the 30-yard line. Coach Tucker has his play called. Keefe tosses to number 14, Johnny Flavin. Flavin taken down by number 1, Maggie McGinnis. Number 28, Chase Galligan. Chase Galligan, it's a chase. Jackson Tucker chases down Chase Galligan. Galligan all the way down to the 6-yard line. Ball's carried by number 22. Miles Bloss taken down by number 3, C.J. Chamberlain on the tackle. The fumble on the play. Covered by the white team, that's number 5, Jackson Tucker. Jason Keneally on the sack, number 30 for the white team. Jason down Keefe. That's the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes for the blue team. Keith's pass is intercepted. Brendan McIntyre on the interception, known as BMAC. Number 12, Mikey Shaw on the tackle for the white team. Jordan Keefe looking deep. Throws it. Incomplete. And that'll be it for the blue team on offense. We'll switch it up for another 7 minutes as the white team goes on offense. Number 1, the quarterback, Maggie McGinnis. McGinnis breaking tackles. Maggie McGinnis on a nice run, picks up 4 or 5 yards. Number 5, Jackson Tucker. Tucker taken down by number 7, Eamon Stewart. 12, Mikey Shaw on the carry. Shaw picks up a few yards, going against a 12-man defense. Coach Danny Galligan, his 12-man defense. Number 10, Brendan McIntyre. McIntyre on the run, taken down by a host of blue defenders, led by Chris McPartland, Cash Bennett, Shane Carroll Espino, Brady Bravo, all on the tackle. Maggie McGinnis looking deep. Passes complete. Number 17, Gavin Wool from McGinnis. Tackled by Chase Galligan. Number 4, Christopher Riley on the carry. Riley breaking tackles. Chris Riley in for the touchdown. Number 4, Christopher Riley. Corner, Barry Sanders. And that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Lights under the lights, the blue team, Jordan Keefe, Eamon Stewart, Finn Schaff, Johnny Flavin, Lucas Jarowski, Edward Nugana, Ben Munchback, Milo Spilos, Waylon Yardley, Julian Clark, Chase Galligan, Christopher McPartland, Cash Bennett, Shane Carroll Espino, Brady Bravo. For the white team, Maggie McGinnis, CJ Chamberlain, Christopher Riley, Jackson Tucker, Brendan McIntyre, Michael Shaw, Charlie Pascalius, Gavin Wool, Mason Keneally, Aiden Farrell, Hayden Lynn, Joseph Fitzpatrick, Julian Rhodes, Keegan Sampson, Austin Goya Jr. Good job, guys and girls.
Welcome back, everyone, to Veterans Memorial Stadium. We're at the half. Situate Sailors lead the Quincy Presidents by a score of 27-7. Real quick, we'll run down some stats. First for the Sailors, quarterback Jackson Brent Belson, 6 of 6 passing for 86 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rushing the ball, Jamison Holdland has 3 rushes for 93 yards and a touchdown. Had the one long touchdown run for 79 yards, accounting for most of those yards. Colin Morley, 12 rushes for 70 yards and a touchdown as well. Lawson Foley has 4 catches for 83 yards and 2 touchdowns. For Quincy, Andrew Novak, 6 of 19 passing for 92 yards and a touchdown pass. Gabe Rodriguez has 12 rushes for 50 yards. J.C. Ham has 2 catches for 32 yards and a touchdown. Stephen Gallant, Ruben Charles, Brian Johnson, and Gabe Rodriguez all have 1 catch as well. Our kickoff here for the Presidents, the short kick and high, is fielded by the Sailors. Aiden Lisi on the return, and they'll spot Lisi down at the 47-yard line.
For the Sailors at their own 47-yard line. Again, guys, do you want to know the easiest call you ever make? How about you join the Eastern Massachusetts Football Officials Association? Let's go to website emaifo.net to sign up.
Quarterback Jackson Belson, 5'9" junior, brings out the Sailors to begin the second half. Quick pass over to the left side is complete. And making a nice move there and some spin. William Robinson on the spin moves there. And he looks like he's going to be just shy of the first down. We'll see where they spot him. And they'll spot him down at the Quincy 45 for a gain of 8.
2nd and 2 on the President's 45-yard line.
Going to be a handoff now. Jamison Holdland. And Holdland will pick up a first down as he gets across the 40 to the 39. Again, Holdland on the carry over to the left side. And still on his feet, and he'll be right at the first down marker. We'll see if they give him the first down. Looks like they will, up to the 29-yard line. Goes Holdland. And it is another Sailor first down.
Another Situate Sailor first down.
Holdland again, 3rd carry in a row for him. He'll get across the 25 to about the 24-yard line, it looks like.
5-yard gain on the play.
And they do spot him down at the 25. 2nd and 5 now from the 24, I should say. Holdland again over to the right side, trying to fight his way forward, and with forward progress, they're going to mark him down to 21.
Tackled by number 76, Luke Murphy. Gain of 2 on the play.
3rd down and 2 now for the Sailors. Ball at the 21.
3rd and 3 for the Sailors.
Quincy jumps off sides, and they do blow the whistle here. So
flag on the play.
So with the offsides, it'll be 5-yard penalty and a first down for Situate.
First and 10 from the 16-yard line.
Holding again right up the middle. Gets inside the 10-yard line, and looks like they're going to mark him down at about the 9.
Up the middle. Tackled by number 22.
And they do
Eric
spot the ball
Romano.
at the 9-yard line. 7-yard gain there. 2nd down and 3 now.
2nd and 3 for the Sailors on the President's 9.
And ball carrier's going to get up to the 5-yard line. Hand off this one for Colin Morley.
Tackled by number
And that'll be enough
76.
for another first down.
1st and goal for Situate.
Belson in the shotgun. And looking over to the sideline to get the play in. Give it to Colin Morley. A nice play there by Quincy. Coming up to make the tackle was number 63 for the Presidents, Sean Kozlowski. And Morley, no gain on that play there, thanks to the tackle there by Kozlowski. 7:45 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Quick pass over to the right side and touchdown Situate for the 3rd touchdown tonight, Lawson Foley.
Number 81, Lawson Foley. Charles Hartwell to attempt the extra point.
Camden Brennan, number 6, will come out to kick the extra point for Situate. Kick is up, and it is good.
Extra point is
So Situate comes right down here to begin the 3rd quarter, and they increase their lead now 34-7 with 7:35 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
High School 34, Quincy High School 7, with 7:35 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Back to return for Quincy, number 2, Stephen Gallant, and number 1, J.C. Ham.
Brenner high kick, and Quincy's going to let it bounce, and it'll be a touchback. And Quincy will take over on their own 20-yard line.
Kickoff resulted in a touchback. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Presidents from their own 20-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Presidents. Rodriguez with a carry, and he gets tripped up there. Nice tackle by Colin Morley.
Tripped up by number 36, Colin Morley.
And you'll see they'll spot Rodriguez down at the 29-yard line. Oh, excuse me, the 24-yard line. Pass is complete to Ruben Charles, number 4. Nice catch by Charles. And they're going to spot him down at the 33-yard line.
Ruben Charles.
And that'll be enough for a first down.
Resulting in a President's first down.
Make it the 32-yard line is where they mark him down. Nonetheless, still a first down for the Presidents. Quarterback Andrew Novak in the shotgun, passes downfield again, and it was caught, but they're going to say he was, let's see, still no signal. And they're going to say he caught it, had a foot down inbounds at the 48-yard line. Great catch there by Stephen Gallant.
First down. First and 10 from the President's 48-yard line.
So nice catch there by Gallant as he was able to tiptoe in bounds. And it'll be first and 10 for the Presidents at their own 48 as we come up upon 5 minutes to go here. Novak, bullet pass is tipped and now intercepted by Quinn DeCourcy. DeCourcy looking up the middle of the field, still on his feet. And he's going to bring it back to the Quincy 49-yard line.
Tackled by number 62, Cameron Lynch. Correction 63, Sean Kozlowski. Special shout out to Jackson and Alana out in the crowd tonight.
All right, Colin Morley gets the carry, and he'll get up to the 47-yard line. Morley again on the carry over to the right side. And let's see if they spot him down at the 43.
Run by number 8, Jamison Hodlin. Gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 4 for Scituate on the President's 43-yard line.
Hand off Sam Allard on the carry over to the left side. He was in motion. They gave it to him as he had a full head of steam.
Sam Allard.
And Allard will pick up the first down as he gets across the 35 up to about the 34.
First and 10 from the President's.
They spot at the 33-yard line. Four minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Morley again on the carry for the Sailors, crosses the 30 up to about the 28-yard line. 5-yard gain, bring up now a 2nd and 5. And we're going to have a false start. It looked like a couple men were in motion.
False start on the offense.
And
5-yard penalty.
Presidents are going to call a timeout with 3 minutes and 20 seconds, 24 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. I'll remind you, you can go on to Quincy Access TV's website at qatv.org for program schedules, membership information, video on demand, live streaming, and much more. So again, qatv.org. Final home game of the regular season here for the Presidents. Next week they'll be on the road in Pembroke to take on the Titans. That's on Friday, October 28th at 7 p.m. North Quincy will be on the road next week as well down in Hanover, again on Friday the 28th. So both the Presidents and the Raiders on the road to end the regular season. Playoffs and non-playoff games will begin on Friday, November 4th. We'll see how the Presidents and the Raiders come out in the power rankings for the MIAA. Both teams are in Division II for the MIAA. Quincy right now is the number 17 team and North Quincy 26. Those rankings were as of Friday morning.
2nd and 10
And
for Scituate.
update will come on Monday after the games have been played. Pitch to Morley over to the left side, evades one tackle in the backfield, crosses the 30-yard line, and probably will get up to about the 28. He'll pick up the 5 yards that were lost because of the penalty.
Morley to the left for a gain of 5.
And they do spot him down at the 28-yard line, so bring up 3rd and 5 now for the Sailors.
Scituate on Quincy's 28-yard line.
Low snap. Quarterbacks have to pick it up himself. Jackson Belson. And Belson does a nice job with it there on the low snap. Picks it up, gets across to 25 and up to about the 23. He's going to be right at the 1st down marker. We'll see if they give it to him. And with the spot, it's a 1st down. Right at the 23-yard line. So 1st down Scituate. Clock stopped while they were able to spot the ball, and it continues to clock now as we come up on 2 minutes to go now here in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback Jackson Belson letting the clock run down here. 10 seconds to go. Handoff Colin Morley. And Morley, another big hard run there. And he'll get brought down at about the 17-yard line, it looks like.
With a gain of 6, bringing up a 2nd and 4 from the President's 17.
Morley, 19 rushes for 96 yards here tonight for Scituate. 1 touchdown as well.
Tackled by number 22, Eric Lamano.
Jameson Hodlin has 8 rushes for 124 yards and a touchdown for the Sailors as well here tonight. 1 minute to go now here in the quarter. Handoff goes to number 32, Ronan Manning. And Manning will get up to the 14-yard line.
Number 32, Ronan Manning.
First carry here tonight for Manning.
On the rush. Bring up a 3rd and 1 for Scituate.
3rd down and about 1 now here for Scituate. Manning again on the carry, and great second effort there by Manning, and he should have enough for the 1st down. Initially, he was hit behind the line of scrimmage, but the big second effort will give him enough for the 1st down.
Resulting in a 1st down for Scituate.
Spot the ball at the 13-yard line. And the clock will run out here on the 3rd quarter.
Scituate 34, Quincy.
So at the end of 3 quarters of play, Scituate 34 and Quincy 7. And Scituate will have a 1st and 10 from the 13 when we come back to begin the 4th. Thanksgiving football is not that far away now, a month away, and QATV will have live coverage of the game between the Quincy Presidents and the North Quincy Raiders. That game again on Thursday, November 24th, Thanksgiving morning, 10 a.m. here at the stadium. You can watch the game live on QATV Channel 8, on QATV Channel 1072, our HD channel, and the game will be streaming live on QATV.org/sports as well. So feel free to tune in on Thanksgiving morning as you're getting your big meal ready. If you can't make it to the stadium, watch it live on our channels or online if you're going to be visiting family outside of the city. Coverage will begin at 9:30 with a 10 a.m. kickoff. Okay, I want to thank Ryan McWade, who's on camera here tonight for QATV. Great job by Ryan. Solo camera here tonight for us.
1st and 10 for Scituate on Quincy's 13-yard line.
All right, so again, 1st and 10 for the Sailors at the President's 13-yard line. Manning with a carry over to the left side, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, they might give him a yard on the play.
By number 9, Gabe Rodriguez.
And they do give him a yard on the play.
Brings up a 2nd and 9 for the Sailors.
So 1-yard run there by Ronan Manning. Second down and 9. Manning again to carry up the middle. Trying to fight his way forward, still staying on his feet. And finally, 1, 2, 3, 4 Presidents will push him back and bring him down. Gabe Rodriguez over there helping, leading the charge.
Good for 2 yards.
Also over there for the Presidents was Gavin Regan.
Rodriguez. Also number 55, Devin Nellian.
Say it's a 3-yard gain on that last play there from Manning. So 3rd down and 6 now. Belson over the middle and touchdown Scituate. Sam Allard takes the pass and runs it in for the touchdown.
To attempt the extra point.
All right, kick by Brenner is up, and it is good.
Number 6, Carrion Brenner with the extra point.
So Brenner puts it through, and it's now 41-7, Scituate on top here of the Presidents.
27 with 9:40 and counting left to go in the fourth quarter.
All right, Kieran Brenner will kick it deep, and this will go into the end zone. J.C. Ham's going to like to bring it out at the 10-yard line, now at the 20, and Ham will get tackled there, and maybe the 21 is where they will bring him out.
Quincy's 21-yard line.
Novak trying to keep it himself and trying to stretch it out, but he's going to get brought down. A nice tackle there by Scituate. Looked like it was number 45 coming up to make the play, Aiden McCormick.
Novak rush to the right, taken down.
And it's going to be a loss back to the 16-yard line. They spot Novak. Novak looking to pass down the middle of the field, and it is complete to Brian Johnson. Nice catch there by Johnson. And Johnson will get up to the 40-yard line for the first down.
Pursuing an 8 Presidents first down. First and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 now for the Presidents at the 40-yard line. Novak being pressured, and he's going to keep it himself, and he'll get pushed out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Quarterback scramble, good for 6 yards. Bringing up a 2nd and 4 for the Presidents.
6:20 left to go now in the game. Novak and pass over the middle is complete.
Novak's pass
And at the
completed
50-yard line,
Stephen Gallant.
Stephen Gallant on the catch.
That pass is good for another Presidents first down.
And Gallant a little slow getting up. He's looking for a sub. Hopefully he's okay. And they spot the ball at the 50, and it will be enough for a first down. Low snap, Gallant picks it up. Looking down the left sideline, and incomplete. Was looking for Ruben Charles. Also in the area for the Presidents was Alex Martinez.
Second and 10 at midfield.
Under 5 minutes to go now here in the game. Second down, pass over to the right side, and let's see, did he catch it? And he did. J.C. Ham, a great catch for Ham at the 35-yard line. J.C. Ham got it out there, and again, a nice catch there by him. One-handed catch, and it'll be a first down for the Presidents. And again, they spot him down at the 35. First and 10 for the Presidents. Novak, and he's going to get sacked. Novak did a nice job to hold that ball as he gets sacked. And it was number 45 there, Aiden McCormick.
Aiden McCormick.
All right, ball back at the 42-yard line now after the sack. Second down and about 17. Novak pass down the middle of the field, was looking for Ruben Charles, but they cannot connect.
Intended to number 8, Brian Johnson.
Was looking for Brian Johnson, but again, they cannot connect. Running clock here because of the score in the fourth quarter. So the clock has just ticked under 3 minutes to go now. Three receivers to the left now. Novak has to roll out, and he's going to run it himself. Gets up to the 35-yard line, still on his feet at the 30, and has a first down. Nice job there by Andrew Novak, who was able to stay in bounds. And we'll see where they spot him down. And you're going to see he's down at the 22-yard line. Novak quickly gets the team up to the huddle. Pass into the corner of the end zone, and so let's see, did he bring it down? It looks like it's a touchdown, Presidents. Ruben Charles with the touchdown catch.
Touchdown. Novak to Charles. With 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
So great catch there by Ruben Charles in the corner of the end zone. Was able to pull the ball away from the defender. And Quincy gets 6 more points on the board. Helena Middleton will come out to attempt the extra point. And it's a low snap. Stephen Gallant has to try to run it. He throws it into the end zone, and it is caught for the 2-point conversion. It was a broken play, but they luck out there. Kevin Gray on the 2-point catch.
Number 7, Kevin Gray. Bringing your score to Scituate 41, Quincy 15. 1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter. 1 minute.
So nice effort there by Stephen Gallant with a low snap. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get the kick off. And on the broken play, again, the effort, Gallant finds Kevin Gray, for the 2 points. Gallant kicks the ball deep, fielded by Scituate, and they call for a fair catch to stop the clock. Oh, just to let the clock continue to run with 10 seconds to go. And that's going to be the ball game here at Veterans Memorial Stadium again with the running clock because of the score differential.
Scituate 41.
So clock ticks down to 0, and final score here at the stadium, Situate 41 and the Presidents 15. Real quick, we'll run down some stats for the visiting Sailors. Jackson Belson, 99 passing for 108 yards and 4 touchdown passes to lead the way here for the Sailors. Jamison Hoadland had 8 rushes for 124 yards and 1 touchdown as well. Colin Morley, 19 rushes for 96 yards and 1 touchdown. For the receiving side of the ball, Lawson Foley had 5 catches for 88 yards and 3 touchdown passes. Sam Allard, 1 catch for 9 yards, but it resulted in a touchdown. William Robinson had 3 catches for 11 yards. For the Presidents, Andrew Novak, 12 of 28 passing for 181 yards and 2 touchdown passes. Gabe Rodriguez had 54 yards rushing, and Novak had 26 yards rushing on the ground as well. Receiving side of the ball, J.C. Ham had 3 catches for 47 yards and a touchdown. Ruben Strauss, 3 catches for 39 yards and a touchdown as well. Brian Johnson, 2 catches for 40 yards. Stephen Gallant, 2 catches for 19 yards. Gabe Rodriguez had 1 catch for 20 yards to round out the book here for the Quincy Presidents. I mentioned that next week the Presidents will be on the road to face off against Pembroke to end their regular season and see if they can get some more points to get a little bit higher up in the power rankings. Right now, as of Friday, the Presidents were number 17 in the power rankings. Most likely they're going to drop down there, so they will definitely need a victory next week against Pembroke to see if they can sneak in to the top 16 for the power rankings and make it to the playoffs. Again, with both teams, the Quincy Presidents and the North Quincy Raiders on the road next week, QATV will have a bye week. So we will wait to see what the schedule awaits us here. Again, with the playoff and non-playoff games will be taking place on Friday, November 4th, and we will see what that schedule awaits for us. I mentioned as well that Thanksgiving is just a month away, and QATV will have coverage here at Veterans Memorial Stadium beginning at 9:30 a.m. with our pregame coverage and 10 a.m. kickoff between the Presidents and the Raiders. That game will be shown live on QATV Channel 8, QATV 1072, our HD channel, and online at qatv.org/sports. I want to thank Ryan McWade, who's on camera here tonight. My name is Jonathan Clare. Thanks for tuning in this edition of QATV Sports. We'll see you next time.